Real quick, I have what is essentially a 1 penny less than $60 insurance policy for you right now in this episode of the VOHeroes podcast. Nothing we put in our studios is permanent, even though it can appear to be. Everything has a shelf life, and that includes cameras and lenses and computers and earbuds and microphones. And there's never a good time for those devices to fail, and fail they will eventually. Sometimes a lot longer, years, decades, as opposed to months or days, but it can happen. And one thing that you can do is you can be prepared for that, especially if you consider yourself to be a professional that makes their living doing this sort of work. It might be a good idea for you to take out an insurance policy on those things that are most acute in terms of need for what you do. And right now, I don't know how. I do know how, but I still don't believe that they've achieved these economies of scale, but they somehow have, because I've tested the new microphones and they work great. They sound exactly like the old ones, but they're less than half the cost. Okay, so today I go on Amazon and the AT2020 USB Plus microphone that I use for my voiceover work is 1 penny less than $60. I don't know how they do it. I just like saying that. It's a mystery to me. But here's the thing. You can take advantage of this and use it as a very inexpensive insurance policy just in case you plug your microphone into your computer and it doesn't work. I would get a second one. I would also get a second set of earbuds. I would also get some sort of backup discs for your computer, and I have a whole crazy over-engineered thing about that. But right now, $60 is a small price to pay for you to be able to say, oh, this isn't working, let's put a replacement in place, or to carry around with you when you're on travel so that you don't have to move the one that's on your desktop, right? So I didn't plan on doing this episode about this, but the fact of the matter is that this seems to me to be a no-brainer, especially since it's so central to what we do. So if you go to Amazon, right, I got a link for you in the show notes. If you go there, it's $59.99. It may be different when you end up going there, but right now, as I'm recording this, as I'm releasing this to everybody, less than $60 for the central core pickup device for all of our work in voiceover, at least for me and for my students and for my clients and for many of you. So if you want to get a spare, just in case, now's a good time to do it. And it seems like a pretty cheap insurance policy. Do you have this approach with other things? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to know. If you like what you're hearing, hit that like button, smash it until it's basically unrecognizable. You can be notified when we have new episodes that come out, and you can even ring the bell to get those notifications. I'm David H. Lawrence, the 17th. I thank you so much for watching and for listening. Go get that spare, okay? Yeah. And I will see you in the next episode of the VOHeroes podcast.